everyone. Today we're going to be talking about the top 5 best death metal, deathcore drummers. It's my opinion. It's maybe not yours. Take it or leave it. That's how it's going to go. Let's get right into it. First up, we've got Anthony Barone. I'm probably going to screw up some names here, but Anthony Barone, he's actually featured on a ton of really cool albums. He's played on Aegean's Being EP, A Night in Texas's Global Slaughter, Shadow of Intent, Melancholy, and Beneath the Massacre's most recent album, Fearmonger. All really, really great albums and really cool drumming, okay? But more than the actual composition and all, I just love watching this guy play. So I pulled up a few videos here so we can kind of go over what I enjoy, but just look at the intensity that he's hitting these drum parts. You can feel like how hard he's hitting. Like, he doesn't have to hit that hard. He doesn't have to move as much as he's moving, but that's just something that I really, really find cool about this guy. It's like the polar opposite of, I'll always remember this watching videos of Brain Drill, and I mean, no disrespect to the guys, I fucking love the band, but watching their drummer play their songs, I just remember watching a video and seeing the dude like, because it's so fucking fast, and he can't move anything outside of what he's required to do for the songs itself. It looked like he was going to puke the entire time. So Anthony is the complete opposite of this, and I cannot overstate how much I enjoy it. I tried going for, this is a playthrough, I tried going for live material as much as I could and songs that these guys actually wrote. But I just really like this song, so I want to show it, even though it's a playthrough. All right, this is kind of like the part I wanted to show. Just over the top accents and fills. Totally unnecessary, like it doesn't have to be there, but that to me is the kind of stuff that really makes me hooked onto a song. And then just one last one for good measure. This is just for the wow factor because of how fast this song is and how crazy the parts are. Okay, Gravity Blast, 5 seconds into the song, why not? And again, most bands will stick to having like one Gravity Blast somewhere in the song. This guy's putting them in everywhere. Anyways, you get the idea. Moving on. Some of these dudes couldn't really find anything more recent about them, but and this Chasen is one of them. Chasen Westmoreland, he doesn't have like that much stuff online, but he's played on some really cool albums that have insane parts. Most notably for me, he plays on Oceano's Ascendance and Burning the Masses' another one like that, Burning the Masses' Mind Control. The drumming on Mind Control is absolutely insane. So I pulled up the self-titled track, actually a live thing of them. It's kind of shitty quality, but you can understand what's going on with the drums. Just, again, the random fills and accents that would most definitely not have had to been there, but they are, and that's what makes the song cool. This is sick. Listen to this. It's like a guitar solo, but there's way more going on with the drums than anything else. Okay, and then I don't have any performances of him because he actually did. I don't think he toured with Oceano after recording the album with these guys. But the drumming for this section here is absolutely insane, and he's the one who recorded them. Drums sound so good on this album too. This here. Just like super innovative fucking drum parts, man. Crazy. Anyways, you get the idea. Nice one. Moving on, we're going to look at a few clips of Alex Grind from Despised Icon. He's pretty much just done Despised Icon. I think he's done another album or two, but the drumming that he's done on Despised Icon albums have always been super cool. But what blows my mind more than the parts themselves, kind of like Anthony, is his playing. But in this instance, it's more so the fact that he is super like brutal about it. Like, it's super raw. A lot of drummers, I'm just gonna play this at the same time, a lot of drummers will, it's just, that's a technique, they make it seem effortless, and that's how they save energy, right? Like, that's how they can actually endure an hour-long set without burning out, even though it's super fucking extreme. But look at this guy, how he's like, it just looks like he's beating the shit out of his drum. And like at the speeds that he's doing it, absolutely insane. One of the guys that uses the most cymbal work and fills during sounds as well. Right? Like, he's playing the cymbals as though they're notes. It's fucking cool. And let's look at this other clip here. Just again for the cymbal work and like the fills and how fast this is. And I mean, for better or for worse, I don't think I've ever seen this guy play to a click track, especially on MVP. I've seen the Blab a few times where they played MVP and he started that song so fucking fast. Everyone's kind of going with the flow, but Jesus, probably could have taken it down a few BPMs a few times. This dude's a madman. Next up, we've got Jacob Durrett. I don't know. I have no idea how to say his name, but Jacob, he's a great drummer. I love him. So he plays on Insurrection by Molotov Solution, which is cool. It's got cool drum parts, but it's not my favorite album per se. Fate, on the other hand, and Shadow of the Colossus, two great bands. Fate kind of became Shadow of the Colossus after Fate disbanded. Shadow of the Colossus, their self-titled, is one of my favorite death metal, deathcore albums ever. And the drum songwriting on all of their albums is absolutely nuts. It says here writing an arrangement for the self-titled, so I'm pretty sure it's just because the drums are electronic, but I've seen a few clips of him playing. I mean, whatever. He plays on the other albums and it sounds just as great. So I'm going to take his word for it. I've got some material from Fate here and a Shadow of the Colossus song that we'll get into as well. These are super old. This is like 2009, so pardon the quality. This is terrible quality. I'm sorry. But You can tell how good a drummer is by what they do during slower or more simple like guitar parts. If they do some more complicated stuff over top of really more simplistic riffs, you can usually tell that there's something cool going on. Kind of offbeat stuff really reminds me of Fit for an Autopsy. Okay, I'll stop it here because I could listen to the entire album without stopping. So let's get into, is this our last one? We are at the final contestant, Spencer Pruitt. This guy's nuts. This guy is insane. He plays in a band called Arcspire. For those of you who don't know Arcspire, it is the craziest, most technical, most fastest of them all. This song that we're going to be looking at is at 350 BPM. Yes, 350 BPM. And it'd be crazy enough if all he was doing was blast beating and not really moving anything else, but no, he's switching his blast beat from hand to hand and doing a bunch of fills and accents, and it is absolutely insane. And having seen this guy play live, I mean, it's just, he pulls it off like fucking flawless. It's insane. God damn it, dude. This dude is inhuman. And like, they put some slower parts throughout their songs and stuff, but to be honest, most of it is crazy fast, and even some of the slower parts, he just goes ham on the drums regardless. Right? Like, he's not really taking a break right now, right? I don't even know what song this is, but just, like, look at all those fills and cymbals, dude. Yeah, it's a tacky riff, but like, it's slower kind of riff. It's not a blast beat, but like, fuck it, let's go all out still. This dude takes no breaks. And that's the thing, like, if Arcspire was just blast beats and it was just straight that, I don't think I'd really enjoy the band. I end up enjoying the band because of the technicality of the drums and the subtleties and the accents and all these fills and all this stuff. That's what makes it great. Obviously, there's the rest of the package that comes with it, but drumming wise, like, look at this dude. It keeps it interesting. All right, you get the idea. That's it. Those are my top 5 favorite metal drummers right now. And if you want to go check out some of their bands or some of their work, I'm going to leave some links down below as much as I can. And if you enjoyed the video, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and join the Discord. I have a Discord. It's super cool. We just talk about music, post new music links, and all that sort of stuff. So if that's something you'd be into, check it out. Links down below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.